And another beautiful day at the beach. Sounds like a Kenny Chesney song. Welcome back as we continue. And we're here with an old friend. We haven't seen him in a couple of years. Big Schaefer, who only played twice for the national championship at Mississippi State, came within about a second of winning one, has had a number of Elite Eight appearances at the University of Texas. Welcome back to the SEC, Coach.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's an exciting time at Texas for sure for all of us, and I'm very familiar with the league, so I'm really excited to be bringing my team here to the SEC. Be a great challenge for us.
Well, I'm sure after the announcement a couple of years ago, everybody's coming down the hallway and saying, "Coach, what are we getting into?" What did you tell them?
Well, I think when you're at Texas, I tell this story all the time, Paul. I'm in there with 20 head coaches 2 years ago. 10 of them played for the national championship. 4 of them won the national championship. 6 finished second. We were in the Elite Eight and finished 5th in the country, and I'm not even in the top half sitting there at that table of the coaches in their team. So I think our kids, I think our coaches, because of who CDC's been able to hire and the student athletes that we have, I really believe that this will be a really good transition for all of us. And again, it's a monster of a league, as we all know, in any sport. For me in particular, it's where the last 3 national champions live. So I have great respect and admiration for every program in this league, every coach, every player, because I know exactly where the Sharks are and what pool they're swimming in, and it's a big challenge night in and night out.
Yeah, and to put it mildly, the Sharks are everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I say it all the time. All I've done is jumped out of the frying pan and into the grease. I think the thing about the SEC, top to bottom, night in and night out, if you're not ready to play, you won't get beat, you'll get embarrassed. And I think that's true in any sport. And I think that's what keeps you on edge and keeps you uncomfortable. And when you're uncomfortable, that's when you got a chance to reach your full potential.
Coach, if I could go back to Mississippi State for a minute, because they still love you there. You're still connected to that community in many, many ways. And I know it wasn't easy to walk away. I mean, you had such unbelievable success. So just remembering back to that time, what do you think about?
Well, in the Schaefer household, it was 8 great years. And we have so many fond memories, so many great friends still there today. I have a farm still there. We built our dream home on it, never got to live in it. And so it's a place that will always be near and dear to our heart. There's a piece of me that'll always be a Bulldog. And again, my kids both went to school there, graduated from there. But those 8 years, Paul, were so special. I can remember when I took that job in 12, all my friends in coaching thought I'd committed career suicide. And we believed in what we could do there. We believed in a vision. We believed in Scott Strickland, who hired us, giving us the opportunity to do what we were able to do. And then, it was just fun building something from the ground up with your bare hands and see it come to fruition. Is really special. So those were 8 great years, really special time in our life, still an unbelievable community. We love going back there. In fact, I'm fixing to get on a plane as soon as me and you are done, and I'm going to Starkville for the weekend and spending the weekend on my farm.
That is amazing that you're still connected there. Speaking of the University of Texas, I mean, we know a little bit about it, but we don't know it from the inside out. Is what you described a minute ago with the excellence, is that the common denominator, that you better win because the guy next door to you has probably just done that?
I think there's some truth to that, because I think that's being good. That's just not it at Texas. That's just there. We're not interested in just being good. It's about winning championships. We won the Directors Cup 2 years in a row. We're in it right now, trying to win it. There's just a level of, we always say elite is a choice. And when you choose Texas, either as a coach or a student athlete, even as a student, you're choosing to be elite and live in that realm. And so I think, again, that's our mindset. That's who CDC has hired, coaches that have that mindset, who then go out and recruit student athletes that have that mindset. And so that's what you get when you come to Texas, when you sign up to be there.
For the rest of us, and that includes your friends in Starkville that you'll be seeing soon, I know the excellence, but what should the rest of us expect when that color becomes predominant in the SEC?
Well, I just think all of our teams are well coached. They play extremely hard. Sark's done an amazing job in 3 short years, and his teams are just physical. They're tough. They're aggressive. And I think all of my teams, I think any coach, if they describe your team as a tough, physical, aggressive team, that doesn't say anything about your skill set. But you'd like that as a coach, and
right.
I think that's what you get when you get teams from Texas. We have one of our sayings is Texas fight, Texas tough, and I think that's what you get when you play a team from the University of Texas. And so we take great pride in that. It's not just lip service. It's what we want to be and who we are. And again, our teams are built that way. And even when I left the SEC and went to the Big 12, I still recruited and built my teams with that premise in mind.
Yeah, always a pleasure. We'll get you out of here because I know you want to get back to your previous home. Just don't wear that color in Starkville.
Oh no!
You might get into an argument.
Might have an issue.
Your former season ticket holder. Coach Schaefer, thank you very much. We'll see you out there in Texas in about a month.
All right, hook 'em.
We're coming right back.